Serenity, a Firefly-class cargo ship. A crew of 9. Simple folk trying to make their way, trying to make their living, trying to keep to their sky. What can I tell you? Serenity is a fictional spaceship that appears in a Joss Whedon's Firefly television series related to works. Set in the 26th century, the series follows a 9 crew. It's a Firefly-class vessel, a small transport ship, as they earn a living through various legal and illegal means. Trying to scrape life, make a living, feed themselves. The Firefly-class transport ship has a series of multi-purposes. The mid-bulk transport boats designed by Allied Spacecraft Corporations. The hulls and engines are constructed at ACS Shipyard at Burbank, Oasis. The final outfitting began outsourcing to dozens smaller companies, including the newly formed Firefly Ship Works on Hera. All Fireflies feature a large rear engine module, wing-mounted engines capable of vertical takeoff and landing, which is pretty cool, a centralized cargo section, and a raised forward section holding the crew quarters and the bridge. But most of all, this ship, Serenity, has a pretty cool captain. Captain Malcolm Reynolds, or sometimes known as Mal. He is the captain of the Fire-class transport ship Serenity. Mal was born September 20th, 2468, and was brought up on a ranch on a planet called Shadow. Raised by his mother and about 40 other hands, workers that helped on the ranch, Mal apparently received a fairly decent education growing up, though Mal usually seems more practical than intelligent. He occasionally surprises friends by displaying familiarity in a wide range of literature, varying from the works of Shan Yu, a psychotic dictator, to poems by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. He does, however, have no idea who Mona Lisa is. But Mal, he is a practical man, but he is loyal to his people. He is loyal to his cause. See, Mal volunteered for the Independence Army during the Unification War against the Alliance, which he gained the rank of sergeant during the wartime. His loyal second-in-command, Zoe Aline Washburn, eventually, was by his side most of the war, surviving many dangerous conflicts with him. There were at least 3 such battles, including the Battle of Dunkang, which was in 2510, and a long winter campaign in the New Kashmir, where he commanded a platoon. Mal was also involved in a ground campaign during the Battle of Sturgis, which, according to Badger, was the bloodiest and shortest battle in all the war, although Mal considered it a distant second. Mal fought in many more battles, but the turning point for him and the independence came with their physical emotion defeated at the Battle of Serenity Valley on the planet Hera. You see, he lost his faith, he lost who he was, he lost his loyalty to his country. He felt like he was betrayed. He felt like his platoon was abandoned, which actually only him and maybe, let me just say this. Mal and Zoe were the main ones who survived that battle, and probably just maybe a few more stragglers here and there. You see, after the war, Mal decided it's time to leave. It's time to go out on his own. Time to make a new living. Still wearing his brown coat and showing that where he came from. Sergeant Mal Reynolds at the time became a captain. He acquired his own ship, an old broken down, non-flight worthy 03 K-64 Firefly-class transport, which previously owner was Captain Hepatican, where he never got around changing the registering papers. He promptly named the ship Serenity. On board Serenity, during his various travels, Mal continued to wear his brown coat and wielding a standard issue officer's pistol, a Liberty hammer, as his weapon of choice, a gun which he had since during the war and after, which he has modified extensively. You see, Mal Reynolds, he just wanted to make a living away from the government, away from his world, away from everything. He felt the universe moved against him. Well, it's time he eked out his own. He make his own little slice in life by taking his ship and his crew up into the sky. That's where the old saying is, you can take everything of mine, but you'll never take the sky from me. For Mal Reynolds, he's living his dream, and that is what is beautiful.